Hey, everybody. Good evening. Good evening, kings and queens. Good evening. It is a beautiful day here in Columbus, Ohio. However, I have been studying all day long and I am worn out. But I wanted to come on for 7 minutes. 7 minutes this evening to empower, inspire, and hopefully motivate each and every one of you. I'm hoping that everyone is having a fabulous Sunday. And I am just going to take 7 minutes if you don't mind. Today I'd like to talk to you about taking the bandages off. It was just a few weeks ago. My grandson ran into the dresser with his foot and fractured a toe. Not only did he fracture his toe, he had to have 5 sutures inside and on the bottom of his foot. And when I tell you, he was so worried about that toe. The fracture didn't bother him. What bothered him most was, when was the wound going to heal? Granny, it looks like this. It feels like that. Do you think that I need to go and see an orthopedic? So he had all the worries in the world, the pain, everything other than the actual fracture. It all concerned him. Uh, this is one of the ways that I see things when we look at life. A lot of times we're injured in life, and oftentimes it's not about anything else other than, you know, uh, how is it going to look that I got a divorce after 20 years? How is it going to look that I lost my job, that I lost my home? Um, we focus on how it feels, the pain, the disappointment. Um, we find ourselves concerned about how it feels, and how we're going to get over the hump. How are we going to get through this hard time and get through to the healing process? In the meantime, some of us go out and purchase new bandages, drugs, alcohol to cover the pain. So today I want to talk to you about taking the bandages off. You know, um, some of us, even instead of purchasing new bandages, some of us ignore the pain. And there we are, right back into a new relationship, right back at the dope house, right back with those friends and those people that never meant us any good in the first place. So oftentimes we find ourselves right back with those same, using the same bandages to cover up the pain and the hurt that we just felt. So one of the things that I wanted to talk to you today is that during during the healing process, it can seem that, or look like, things aren't healing fast enough. The pain is not going away soon enough. However, you have to know that once you remove the bandages from the pain, um, you'll see that you've been healing the whole time. Just like you're out working in your yard and you get scratched by the rose bush, you're working in the office and you get a paper cut. Well, of course, at first it doesn't feel so great, but we realize that after a while, that pain is gone away and we no longer recognize it. So today, I wanted to talk to you and give you 3 ways to deal with the pain and disappointments that we face in our lives. And of course, you know, when my grandson had the the sutures removed, he was back out running around as if nothing had ever happened. He didn't notice the pain once it healed. So here's three things. Three things today to deal with pain and disappointments. Number one, you've got to remove the bandages. You've got to remove the bandages that you've placed over scars of the past that have hurt you, things that have hurt you, things that have had you bound. Remove the bandages. Let it out. Talk to someone about it. When you remove the bandages, you'll see that the healing process can then begin. Number two, allow yourself to heal. Accept that it's happened and it's time to move on. Know that your purpose is just as precious as the process. So once you've decided that I've allowed myself to heal, I'm in a better space now, start thinking about your purpose. What was the purpose? What was the definition of what you had just went through? The third thing, throw away the evidence. Throw away those bandages. Get rid of them. You don't need them anymore. Get rid of the bandages. Learn from the lesson and count it as a blessing. So today's message, everyone, was how to take off the bandages. Again, I started with the analogy of my grandson hurting his foot and worried about when it's going to heal and how it's going to heal. These are things that we go through in life. When is our pain going to heal? How is it going to heal? Oftentimes, we don't think that we can get through it until we take off the bandages. Know that I love you. God bless you. Thank you all for tuning in. We will see you again next Sunday for 7 minutes. Thank you.